Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. Today I figured I would give you my thoughts, my opinions on the 48 Hour Film Festival here in Orlando. Now, that is an event I took part in back on August 29th, 30th, and 31st. And I wanted to give you guys my thoughts. I waited the 2 weeks until after the screening night so I could give you kind of a full impression of everything. Now, first off, the thing I would say is for those of you not who don't know what a 48-hour film project is. It is when you are giving a genre on, say, Friday night, and then you have until Sunday night to write, direct, edit, and upload your film. And it can be a whirlwind of emotions, whirlwind of stress. Just to give you a heads up, like for us, now Thursday, Friday night, myself and a couple members of my crew, Bobby Joe, my wife Tara, and Ree, we all went to the selection ceremony. Now, I'm dreading all day that, hey, we're going to get hit with musical. Now, I've seen online where people have done musicals before and they've been great, but I don't think I have a musical in me. I just don't think in 48 hours I could write a song or two, film it, edit it, and get everything to work. I just don't know if I could do that. So I'm dreading it. I mean, it'd be a challenge and I would have done it, but I'm dreading it. Now, my hope was for horror. I think everybody wants horror in these things because they're pretty simple to write. You know, you get a killer and things, and so it's good. And me being from the 80s, that is kind of my wheelhouse. That's what I love is 80s slasher horror. So I was hoping for that. Well, we get there, and there's a lot of people there. This was a record-breaking year for the Orlando one, 34 different teams. And I walk up, I'm the first one to select. So I'm like, the gamut is open. Open my envelope, and what do I have? Mystery, Western, or musical. Now, I went and selected, we made a decision to go with mystery. We figured it'd be the easiest. The because with Western you'd have to come up with those type of props, and musical I've already stated why I didn't want that. So we went with mystery. So off we go. And I am thinking all the way home, the crew is putting in their thoughts, going, hey, here's what we can do. Here's and we're all brainstorming. All right. So I get back home. We drop the people off we need to drop off. And I get home and I go to work. And I work. And I work. And I come up with one idea. And I don't know what I was thinking. I saved it. At some point maybe I'll throw it up so people can read it. It's 6 pages because you can only be 4 to 7 minutes on these. So you don't have to have a huge script. But it is not one of my final works. So here I go, coming up with another one. I was up till about 4 a.m. putting this together. And when I got done, I sent it out and I'm nervous. So I try to go catch an hour to an hour and a half of sleep because we have to be at the filming site by 8 a.m. because we only have till 11 because it's an indoor site. They open at 11. They allowed us to come in early and film. So it was fantastic. And shout out to the Joinery in Lakeland, Florida. Thank you so much for being supportive. I appreciate you. But I'm nervous. I'm getting up. I'm nauseous. I'm afraid that the people, because this is the first time I've ever worked with like a professional grade editor, professional actors and actresses. I worked with a professional camera person. So I'm nervous. Okay. Am I going to be able to pull this off? But some of the feedback comes back and they like it. So I'm happy. Okay. So the stress is gone. We get to the site, we get to work. I have one of the waitresses who is there come in and help out with a small role as a waitress. I'm not trying to typecast, but there that is. And she did great. Hopefully, maybe I can shout out to her here, Alexis. And, hey, maybe we can work again because that was fun. I enjoyed that. Thank you so much. Okay. Daniel and Morgan, my two major actors and actress, they put out a great job, did great, fantastic, wonderful people. You guys were great. Um, Kaylee and Chloe, family members who were in the film, you guys did great. Ree, fantastic job. Three of them was the first time they've ever acted before in front of a camera. So you know what? I think they did fantastic. We go outside, we work. We realize that the wind in Florida is a challenge in and of itself. So that was fantastic to work with, but we got it done. Everybody had a great time. Everybody got along. And that's really kind of important for me more than anything. My goal when I set out with this was just to make something that everybody could be proud of. If you win awards and things like that, fantastic. But for me, it was just making things we can be proud of and we're happy to be a part of and enjoy doing it. When you're asking people to donate their time, first off, you've got to make sure you're having some fun. You can got a job to do and you get it done, but you got to have fun while doing it. But anyway, we wrap. Everybody goes their separate ways. We all agree to try to work together again in the future. And I plan on trying to hold up that end of the deal. I get home, I send it off to my editor, Amy, who lives a few hundred miles away in Jacksonville. She's fantastic to work with as well. She's sending me edits all day long, and I'm approving them or not approving them, and we're working together great. We come up with one that's good, love it, okay. But wait, let's make this one little tweak. So we agree to make this one little tweak. Unfortunately, her computer keeps crashing, so the tweak won't fit. So here we are about 15 minutes from submission time, where you have to have it submitted by. And it's not working. So we have to go with the original cut, which I still am very proud of. It is the original cut. It's the OG cut, if you will. So I'm getting ready to upload it. By the time it's done uploading, I get the okay about 2 minutes before the cutoff. So we get it in. So fantastic. Everything goes along good. We stay in contact, we talk. Then we come to the other day when we have screening day. I'm nervous again because, well, I'm excited to see my project on the big screen. In the back of your mind, you're like, what are the people who are going to be there? You're going to think about it. And it goes over well. We get some good applause and stuff. And, seeing it on the big screen was a thrill for everybody there. Some people couldn't attend, and you get that. That's life. And then we win a couple of prizes. They had raffles, which was nice. Ree on my team won the prizes of escape rooms. They gave her escape rooms, which I thought was cool. And myself, I won this book right here, which is a book by someone who was present and one of the judges. So that was cool. I had him sign it at the end. So it was a fantastic day there. Now we're just kind of waiting on nominations and things like that to see if anybody does happen to get nominated from the team. And I would love to see one or two people from the team get nominated. I'd love to see everybody get nominated, but if we could represent a little bit, that would be great. But all in all, fun was had. We had a blast. Can't wait to do it again next year. Now, a couple of things I would like to review. Is the 48-hour film project for everybody? No. Should filmmakers try it? Yes. I think a filmmaker should try it. I think it really does have a lot of fun with it. As long as you have fun with it, don't take it too serious. I think it's a blast. Just realize it's 48 hours. You're not going to produce Oscar-winning stuff. Although that being said, there were some really good projects that we watched. Fantastic stuff. So congrats to all of y'all because it was really well done. The people we work with, the city manager, she was fantastic. She was responsive during the weekend. She was very easy to talk to. So definitely thumbs up to her. Fantastic job. Other than that, everything else went great. There are a few things I would tweak if I could. I do think when doing awards, I think one thing I would like to see change is they lump everybody together. So a 1-year person is going up against an 8-year person, and we had that in our group. And the 8-year project was fantastic. But me being on my first year, I'm at a little bit of a disadvantage, which is fine. But I would like to see maybe the awards get split up into 1 to 4 years of experience and then 4 and on, maybe something like that. But that's just me. Other than that, I really don't have any complaints. You guys did a fantastic job. I think the 48-hour film project is definitely something I'm going to do again. I'm waiting to see if they do one in Tampa. There is supposed to be one in Tampa, Florida. If they do one there, I am going to hop over and do one in Tampa. And I'm definitely doing the Orlando one next year. Hoping to gather up the same crew and put together a nice piece of work. But that's all I wanted to say. If we get nominations or anything like that, I'll come back on here and let you guys know how that went. But I just wanted to give an overall view now that I've done the whole thing from the selection to the screening, what my thought process is on the 48-hour film project in Orlando. Again, thumbs up, 5 stars to the city director. She was fantastic. and 5 stars to everybody who partook. They were great projects. But other than that, everything was great. Definitely partake if you're a filmmaker. Um, if you live in the Orlando, Tampa area, somewhere like that, and you want to be an actor or an actress, or you want to be a, director of photography or an editor or anything, go and like my Facebook group, Retro Misfit Films, because every time I do a project, I'm going to just post in there. I would love to get a crew together and have a team that we work together all the time. I think that would be very nice. I think that would be cool to progress together as a group. But other than that, guys, thank you for tuning in. Click that subscribe button to help me grow this channel. Head over to Facebook and like our group, the Retro Misfit Films. I would appreciate that as well. You guys are great. Thumbs up the video if you like it. Leave any comments or questions down below. And I appreciate you. And as always, peace, love, see ya.